Are you guys looking for some great tacos in the Miami Valley? Well, then you're going to want to check out Tacos Barra Jalisco, I think.
I think you did a good job.
I tried to do a little bit of a Spanish.
I refuse to say it at all, so I think
Mom,
you're
don't
already...
watch and don't be mad at me because I can't pronounce Spanish words.
And I can't try because I will brutalize it. You
want to give it a shot?
Tacos Barra Jalisco.
Jalisco.
Jalisco. Tacos Barra Jalisco.
Inevitably, someone's going to be upset about that. As the resident Hispanic in the room, you're good.
Okay. Sorry, everybody.
Someone's going to watch it and be like,
I tried. I'm trying. I'm trying to relate.
I was really excited to come here.
Yes, you were.
The sad part is they didn't have the barria tacos. They were out. They were out of pork, so I couldn't even get any pork tacos. So go earlier next time.
Yeah.
Because I thought she meant they were like out for a while, but when I went and I was paying, it seemed like they only get so much for the day, and they make what they have, and everything was already purchased.
See, and I was listening in the back, and I thought she said something about 6 hours, so I thought she meant you had to wait.
Well, that's what she meant. So during the day, I guess before they open or whatever, it takes them 6 hours to prep it, and then whatever they make for the day is what they made for the day.
Oh.
So if you specifically want something like that, either call ahead, go early.
Lots of takeout, I noticed.
A lot of people are going in and out. Now, that's, it is located in downtown Miamisburg there. So we came over from the office. So we headed straight down, 725, and then you hang a left over there on 2nd Street.
Yeah, straight shot.
It's right there on the right. It's really close to the Watermark, and then
near the police
Backwater
station, right?
Voodoo.
Yeah. What did I call it?
Yeah. You didn't call it by name.
I know. One of the top of the letter of the B was Duckwater or Duckwater.
Yeah, because
it was Duckwater. I was like, wait, is that supposed to be Duckwater?
But you know what? That would be a cool name. Duckwater Voodoo?
Yeah.
I'd go there.
Okay.
Anywho. Tacos Barra Jalisco, I think.
Good job. I don't know. What do I know?
My mom will correct me later.
Yeah, I thought we were hiding this from your mom.
Oh, yeah. Mom, don't watch. Too late.
Too late.
Too late if she ever does. I'll just not let her know.
Well, nobody supports you more than your mama. Me too. So
that's true.
Our mamas watch everything. So they're the only ones we can really depend on, huh?
They are.
So thank you, mamas.
Our biggest cheerleaders. It was funny because, Christmas is on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I was just thumbing through TikTok, and I came across this one, and it was just a guy standing there, and then the word said something like, when you become an adult, you realize the magic of Christmas was just your mom busting her butt to make sure that it happened for you.
For real.
So,
I mean, we mamas show up and stay up and don't sleep.
And we were talking about that at lunch.
Yeah.
The wrapping of the presents.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of not really wanting to help. Hopefully my wife doesn't want... You know what? I'm going to not share this stuff with my family.
No, you should. And you should say an apology right now. No, not going to happen.
So anyway, we were talking about the tacos here.
Okay.
And do you remember what you ordered?
It was a bowl.
You got a taco bowl.
Taco bowl, yeah. And I got it. I didn't get any steak. No, I got the vegetables, which was green peppers and onions, and it had rice and beans, cheese, and sour cream and avocado. And I think
it was huge.
Yeah, it was huge. It was
like I've seen taco bowls at other Mexican restaurants in the area, and this was rather.
Yeah, it was.
Rather large.
I only ate like a third of it. I could not finish it. It was so big. But the bowl itself was really like crisp and airy. It hardly felt like anything, but it was so tasty. It was delicious. I recommend it.
I got the carne asada street tacos, so the smaller tacos, and those were perfect. I thought those were great. And then they had 3 different styles of hot sauce. I did the tomatillo and on the street tacos, and then I also ordered a hard taco. I think I got the chicken.
What's tomatillo?
Tomatillo, I believe, is some type of chili. So chili-based hot sauce.
Oh, I did not know.
Could be wrong.
She brought you out like...
Someone please correct me. But then there's the tomato-based, which
Oh.
She said that, so I know that it's tomato-based.
Oh, okay. Sorry, didn't
I'm
mean to
assuming
put you on the
tomatillo
spot.
is a chili.
But I know she brought you out like 3 or 4 hot sauces.
And then salsa verde.
Yeah.
So, and I tried that one on the chicken and the tomato-based.
I'm not a hot sauce fan, but
I am, so I had all 3.
that's why I asked. In fact, when she laid down the chips and the salsa, I was like, "Is this spicy?"
Oh yeah, and we did the chips and queso.
Yeah, we did get the queso.
And
that was good.
really good. It was so the queso was like a white cheese. It was kind of runny.
It was
not in a bad way, but I'm just saying it was really thin.
Not a thick. Yeah, very saucy. Saucy.
I really liked and appreciated the fact that the drinks that they had there, and I didn't take a picture.
Daggone. Aren't you a failure?
I buy them at the grocery store. I'll see if I have some at home. But
you'll be okay.
They have these Mexican sodas, and I always liked the fruit punch. So when I saw that they had that, I got one of those, and then I got a Mexican Coke. Well, it may not have been a Mexican Coke. Could have just been Coke in a glass bottle.
I think they make them in the bottles now, again. So you can buy them that way.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 things. Like, you can get, like, Coke in a bottle, or you can get, like, Mexican Coke.
Yeah, I haven't...
It's a thing.
What's the difference?
The difference is one of them's Mexican.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
The other one's not.
Okay, well, what's the taste difference? That's what I'm asking.
I think one of them uses cane sugar. The Mexican one, where we use high fructose corn syrup.
I'm going to have to buy one of each and taste.
Coke also makes, I think, regular sugar or raw sugar bottled Coke as well, so you don't have to get the Mexican Coke. So if you're racist and you want, real sugar, you don't have to buy the Mexican one.
I want to try them both now. I kind of want to compare and contrast. That sounds very interesting.
Yep.
I just figured it was the same thing in a glass bottle.
Nope.
Okay.
It is different. And I guess the other thing is maybe the syrups may be a little different.
Gonna have to try it.
I'm pretty sure it's just the cane sugar.
I just got regular Mountain Dew because it's bottled. Like, you have to pick. They don't have, like, fountain drinks there. It was just bottled refrigerator drinks.
So I don't know how it came up, but we did explore the bathroom situation there because the table we were sitting at, you could just see the door to the women's restroom.
Yeah.
And it said, not for public use, just in case anybody goes there. If you do order, whether it's for pickup or obviously if you're eating in, it is for paying customers.
But also they do allow service people, like bus drivers and things like that, to come in and use their bathroom.
Yep, but you can't just walk in off the street and say, "Hey, I'm gonna go do some stuff" or whatever.
Yeah, but I had to ask because I was like, "Well, that's a little awkward." I'm here eating and I can't use the bathroom. But she cleared it up, like, no, it's for our patrons. So.
Because at first I was like, that seems a little off.
Yeah, right.
I like the vibe. There's not a lot of seating there.
No.
I will say that. It's literally like an old house, probably built in the 1800s.
Yeah, and there were 2 rooms, and I think the front room had, 3 tables?
The family room. Yeah, and there was 3 tables.
And then the back room had...
literally walk in through a front door.
3 tables, I think. From
a stoop or a covered porch, which there's a couple tables outside as well.
Yeah, but I'm not sitting outside in December.
You know what? We should have.
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Probably would have tried the hot sauce.
Maybe. No, probably not.
And then I guess you pass into probably what used to be the dining room or whatever. And then there's like a second seating area, and then there's a checkout stand.
Yeah, and then the kitchen looks like it's in the back.
But it's weird because it kind of looked like you go up to the counter and order. But no, she brought us the menus. Now we did go up to pay, but not to order.
Yeah, we walked in, just seated ourselves, and then she came over with the menus. And I did notice lots of people coming in and out. There were other people there, but it looked to me like a lot of people just do carry out around there. But I actually enjoyed it. There's a lot of local businesses, so I wouldn't be surprised someone orders for the office, comes, grabs the food or whatever. So it looked like there was some type of meeting going on when we first walked in. A couple professional-looking people. I
decided to sit right next to him.
Yeah, I know you did. I was like, I'm glad you went to the back. So I'm a hermit by nature.
But no, I actually really, really, really liked it. If you're looking for authentic tacos, this would be the place to go. It's better than, I'd say it's better than, some of those chain places that you go to. I guess we won't mention anyone by names.
No, it's a good idea.
But yeah, this one was really, really good.
Tasty.
As per usual, you couldn't even finish yours, so you
Yeah.
packed it up to go.
It's in my car.
I
I'm
had
sure
no
that'll
problem
smell great.
wolfing mine down. But so what did we get? We got chips with queso. I'm assuming we paid for the queso because I asked about appetizers. She said that's what we could do.
Chips and salsa came with it, but it looks like we upgraded for the queso.
And then I got 2 drinks because I got a Coke and a fruit punch. You got a Mountain Dew.
Yep, I got 1 drink.
I got an order of street tacos, which came 2 small street tacos and then 1 regular-sized hard taco. In your bowl, I think we were right around $28.
No, that's great.
Yeah, so not, in my opinion, not expensive.
No, that's
at
great.
all for 2 people to eat. And I had 2 sodas when I probably didn't need it.
I only had 1 this time, and normally I'm the pop drinker. I was slurping it down.
Yeah, it's I don't know, bottled Coke. You got to go there. And the
Mexican Coke.
Mexican, it's called like Jarritos or something like that.
Jarritos.
Yeah, it's like Jarritos. Again, I don't know how to pronounce it. Been drinking it since I was a kid.
Jarritos.
So.
I thought I did pretty good if it's the right way.
Maybe it's Jarritos.
Jarritos.
I guess because usually J's are pronounced like H's.
This is really Spanish 101 for all of you listening.
I did get a D, so.
I failed.
I didn't. I got a D.
I failed.
I actually got it pulled up to a C after I was able to cheat off some people.
A third-year, first-year Spanish student, and then I gave up.
It's sad that I couldn't get good grades.
Yeah, really? Like, you could have just talked to your mom.
You could. But
These teenage kids not talking to their mamas.
Let me see here. Sorry, I'm pulling up Yelp because the new thing we're doing is we're pulling up the Yelp reviews.
Well, while you're doing that, I will say they are open Monday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday, and 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, until 6:30 on Sunday. So just wanted to add that in there.
So you can still get tacos on Sunday. See, better than Chick-fil-A.
You can get tacos on Sunday. 9 a.m. I was surprised at the early open time, honestly. I mean, usually a small business, you would think it would be 11, 10:30, closer
most
to.
of the time they would do that and then be open later. So kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So on Yelp, there's only 17 reviews, which it's 4.5 stars.
Okay.
But just to mention it, even though we're going to be working out of the Yelp reviews here, they got a 4.6 star review on Google, and they have 216 reviews on Google.
Wow.
That is a crap ton.
That is a lot of reviews.
Yes. And to remain such a high rating.
Yeah, I mean, especially I wasn't expecting that because I didn't even know. And I actually lived in downtown Miamisburg for a year.
I may have to dig into the Google reviews. There's only one star review.
Okay.
So
let's go.
If you don't already know, we've decided that we wanted to start looking at the reviews, and we're going to review the reviews in addition to reviewing the food. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes we think people get a bad shake on a review. So obviously we can't speak on these people's behalf, even though we're going to call them out. Mm. But we can at least contrast our experience with theirs and see if it lines up or not. So on Yelp here, Caitlin K. out of Oceanside, California says, my order was wrong. They didn't remake it. Just switched the shell and heated it in a microwave, which dried out the chicken. Had to ask our waitress for water several times. Not a great experience.
California?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe she was just stopping in. Maybe it's the wrong place.
Yeah.
I don't know how she would know that. We couldn't see where they were prepping food.
I'm half tempted to search to see if they have a restaurant named this in California.
That's the only 1-star review on Yelp. So we're going to switch it up today and...
hit Google up.
Yep, we are going to sort on Google. And again, the lowest right here 4 months ago. Literally the worst Mexican I have ever had. The guacamole was like straight avocado in water puree. No onions, cilantro, or any flavor. Just for the record, and I know I'm against the grain on this, guacamole sucks.
What?
See? Against...
Get out of here with that.
I don't think any guacamole has flavor. It's because avocado doesn't. But anyway, the same for my tacos. Not only was there no flavor, the meat was disgusting, dry, and like it was old instead of fresh, which we've already discussed. I couldn't get my barra tacos because they ran out for the day and they make it fresh and it takes 6 hours to make. So anyhow, I ordered delivery right when they opened. There was no way my food should have been old unless they keep serving nasty old food. Like I said, no flavor. The only thing that was decent was the salsa, pitiful Mexican restaurant. Mara, I wouldn't be surprised if your favorite Mexican place is Taco Bell. You should probably just stick to Taco Bell. I try to get street tacos like everywhere. I didn't get to try out their barra tacos, but assuming because they're sold out, they're probably pretty good. But their street tacos were good.
My bowl was amazing. I mean, that is one of the best. I've not had a bowl before, but the outer shell, however they cook that up, they fry that up. Yep. That was so crisp. It was delicious. So, and I had guacamole or avocado on mine, and
we're not done. Mike P's got something to say.
Uh-oh.
The worst dining service I've ever experienced. Service was slow in every regard. After sitting for around 20 minutes, munching on chips and sauce, I spilled some on my arm and needed a napkin. None had been brought to the table. No big deal. Oh my God, this is a novel.
Oh my gosh.
I walk up to the main area and patiently wait for the waitress to finish with another customer and ask for some napkins. I'll bring some out when I get a chance. I can't take care of everybody at the same time. Very nasty attitude. I was kind of floored because I was both patient and polite. When our meals come, it should have been came, but it's all right. After 45 minutes, my wife's order is incorrect. She asked for shredded beef, but shredded chicken was served instead. The waitress said, yeah, we are out of the beef, so the cook made you these instead with absolutely no apology or asking if this was okay, and darted off. The chicken was very dry and nasty. My wife didn't eat it and didn't want it. Man, this guy keeps going. The waitress never came back to ask if we needed anything. When it came to the time to pay my bill, my wife said she didn't order the item and wasn't about to pay for something which was not ordered and not eaten. Okay, the grammar, the English gets really bad, just enough to determine it was dry nasty. The waitress was rude and made a scene, but finally took the item off the bill. As we were leaving, the waitress was calling my wife names in Spanish. I mean, do you know Spanish?
Prove it.
You don't even know English. Like, you didn't spell enough right. I'm going to let them know. It takes a lot
Prove
more
it. What was she saying?
Yeah. As we were leaving, okay. There are too many other more pleasant places to eat than to waste our time / money at this place ever again. The place is also very cramped, small. I knew this going ahead of time, hoping the food would be great. It wasn't.
Really?
Edit to owner's reply. You seem to miss the point. Customers expect to receive what they order, not unsolicited menu item. Who does business like that? Why should somebody be expected to pay for something not ordered nor wanted? That makes zero sense. As far as being rushed, she was not rushed. We patiently waited for everything. The waitress was not insulted. My wife bit her tongue the entire time, as did I. Our young daughter understands Spanish and was taken aback by the base insults. Class act all around. The dialogue should give potential customers some insight as to what might await them at Tacos Barra. Caveat emptor.
He's done now?
He is. Wow.
He was mad. Mad. Well, I mean, maybe that was his experience. That was not ours.
Well, the owner did respond. It's right here. Says, I love how you complain but never want to pay for what you order. Your wife insulted our waitress, and you rushed her the entire time you were at the restaurant. We have the cameras and can see everything that goes on in the restaurant. We are very happy. We are so happy you will not be coming back because we like our customers to pay for what they eat.
Oh.
You are also not the only people there. She had a full house and was the only one working that night. Everyone else that understood that and let her take things at the pace She could have, and it's starting to get a little gibberishy here. And there was 3 tables there before you. She also had to take care of, man, they're both long-winded.
Yeah.
After that, you are treated the way you treat the staff.
Well, here's the thing. I got something to say about the response. It is the restaurant's responsibility to make sure that they can take care of, all the tables and the needs of, customers. But
or
if
give
I'm
a heads up, like, hey, understaffed.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait.
I'm inclined to believe that the guy truly was nasty, and maybe his wife too, just because it doesn't.
You read the post and it doesn't seem.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was polite and patient. You were patient. Maybe you were, but it doesn't sound like it to me. It sounds more like you were probably unhappy that you had to wait for your food. And I'm not saying it didn't come out wrong. It might have, and he might have had a bad experience. But some things just don't fit, and that's okay. He doesn't have to go back, and they don't want him back. So they made that very clear.
So let's see here. I'm going to skim through some of these.
To find one that's not a novel?
Right.
That'd be great.
Dive 4215. He said he waited a few weeks before making the post and wanted to get past the emotions and hurt feelings and evaluate it. Man, it's food. Like, hurt feelings?
Hurt feelings?
Service was terrible and unapologetically so. Food was wrong and dry. Cleanliness, not terrible, but I wish I didn't have to clean my own table. I won't be back.
Huh? We left all of our stuff there, so if that was expected, then we messed up.
No, I think he means beforehand.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, what do you mean? You have to bust your own table? I was a little
This
confused.
one, mediocre at best. The previous place in the same location had some flair to it. This was just mediocre. Enchiladas had no flavor, only chili spice. The refried beans were burnt. The guacamole on my wife's tacos was an abomination. She's from Central America, and she thought this was terrible. She couldn't even drink her horchata. It was so bad.
I'm about to go out to my car and grab my leftovers and lick the guacamole sauce because I did not have the same experience. Mine was very tasty.
This one, I'd rate the food here if I could, but I haven't gotten past the ordering process. On 2 separate occasions, I tried to place an order on DoorDash. Both times, the order was accepted, and the Dasher drove all the way to the restaurant to pick up the food. Barra Jalisco waited until the food was scheduled to arrive and then canceled the order twice. I thought maybe it was a fluke, so I gave them a second shot. But now, here I am again with a hungry family, hoping I get my refund. I love supporting local establishments, but I won't be supporting this one. I know leaving a review won't change anything, just hoping to save someone else from the headache. This one's almost a year old.
Yeah, that's
I had my order made and ready at 3:30, and they made it at 3. When I got my food, it was cold, and the meat was dried out, and there was no utensils like I requested.
So a lot of people think the meat was dry.
This one's funny. Came here 3 Sundays in a row. Now they are closed before the 7 p.m. time they say they close at. It says we close at 4:30 on Sunday. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Well, it says 6:30 on Yelp, so somebody needs to fix that.
This person gave him 1-star review. It is home delivery only. We do dine-in and carry-out. We have 30-party delivery. I'm sorry if you thought or had the impression we don't have dine-in.
Wait, what? That was the response?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. From the owners?
Where'd that go? Oh, I mean, yeah, sorry, the owners responded to that one. I was just kind of reading ahead here. So that's almost every single 1-star review.
The rest are
one
positive.
of them didn't even write a comment. They just left a 1-star. And then that would be all of them. So we pretty much went through all the 1-star reviews on Yelp and Google. And 216 total reviews on Google. And there was 17 on Yelp. And it's on both. It's over 4.5.
Yeah.
So I think people tend to rate food worse when their expectations don't line up with
Reality?
Yeah, with what, I guess, with the service that they receive,
Oh,
whether
okay.
it's appropriate, inappropriate, out of line, who knows, who cares. But the food didn't suck. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing. And here's the thing. When you walk into a restaurant, say this one guy, and you see that they're slammed, they're completely busy, you make a choice. Like, you kind of know that if they're like slammed, you see one person, you kind of have a feeling going in, you're going to be waiting maybe a little bit longer than normal.
Well, and actually, to point out, we ordered, and I was expecting we were going to be able to, because we usually try to do some work while we wait on our food, and we really didn't get that chance. Like, we ordered, she brought the chips out, she brought the dip out, the drinks at the same time, and then within a few minutes, our tacos were already ready.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We were in and out pretty quickly. And we sat and talked business there for a minute, too, so.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're thinking about giving this place a shot, I would. It didn't look dirty to me. Our table was clean. There was like 8 to pick from.
Yeah.
And they all looked clean as we were walking through. And we went in during like a lunch rush. Again, the place itself wasn't crazy busy. There was a couple guys out front doing their meeting. There's a table there. There was a couple people who came and sat while we were there. And there's probably only, a total of 10 tables or less. So, but the people coming in and out, just grabbing food.
Yeah.
I mean,
had I known about them when I lived in downtown Miamisburg, if they were there, I know one of those reviews mentioned a ownership
yeah, it seems like
change.
they're probably a little newer.
But anyways, I would have definitely eaten there.
Yep.
I thought they were good.
So we like to go over the 1-star reviews. We're not obviously trying to dog the place. We're just curious why someone would leave a 1-star review and see if our experience matches up, and ours did not, which is good, right? Because we had a good experience. And so keep in mind, 4.5 stars, lots and lots of reviews between Google and Yelp. If you like tacos, I would definitely give it a shot. Now, if you're going for something specific, it does seem like they do run out because they do prep the food fresh, and some of this stuff takes hours to cook. I was bummed out, but
yeah,
the other tacos were great.
You found
it's
something
fine.
else.
Yeah. So, again, I tend to think that most of these 1-star reviews are people who are like crazy picky.
Yeah.
I bet you, realistically, if you could say like, hey, stop being a douche, like, really, how was the food?
Yeah.
3 stars for you? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's that bad.
I didn't get meat, unfortunately, so I kind of wish I did. Maybe we should start looking at these before we go, but I don't want to be influenced. But I kind of wish I would have ordered some of the chicken. So I could either...
Well, I got the chicken.
Oh, was it dry?
So, this is my take on street tacos. And again, I don't know how many different restaurants I've been to getting street tacos. For me, the chicken is always... to put a label on it, is always the driest.
Okay.
So, and sometimes I like that. Sometimes I don't want my food to feel like greasy.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't know if you probably didn't notice, but when I picked up my taco, I mean, the juice came rolling out, and there was a puddle of juice on my plate.
No, I was too busy
because it's not dry.
looking at my food.
But it's chicken. It's shredded chicken. And out of all the different meats, and that's the other thing, like, I like to eat. So I'll get... street tacos, and I'll go on a run where I only get chicken. I'll go on a run where I only get carne asada, where I do the pork. They were out of pork today, too, like in general. So I couldn't try the pork tacos. Pork to me, is generally like the juicier of the meats. Steak is somewhere in between. But yeah, out of all the 3, if you're ordering chicken, I mean, that's going to be the driest version. I don't know. Step up your game. Try some other meat.
Yeah, I only do chicken. I mean, I'm a chicken person. I stick with chicken. If you look at most of our reviews, everything's chicken. That's just what I like to eat. I don't like taco meat at all, and it's because of how soupy it feels.
Yep.
It makes me, it's a texture
that's
thing.
The thing. Like, so there are times where I want that. Like, I don't want
Yeah,
the juices pouring out, and so I order chicken.
See, and I don't mind the juices, but there's something specific about the texture of taco meat for me
and
that I'm like,
the ground part about it.
yeah, I'm good. But I stick with chicken, and today I didn't. Today I went with the vegetables, which I'm glad I did because it was delicious. I loved it.
Yeah, I wish I could have gotten some of the pork tacos and birria tacos. Would have been sweet.
Yeah, I know. You were disappointed. You were disappointed.
But it's still a 5-star for me.
Yeah.
Now, I'm unfair about this stuff. Like, it either sucks or I find it pretty good. Every now and then I'll be like, wow, this one actually is just okay.
Yeah.
But
this one's good. I mean, I do think the space might be a problem as far as it being on the smaller side. It's a cute little setup, though. It feels homey and comfortable, but if you did happen to hit them at a time where they are having a rush, that could be problematic. But other than that, like our specific experience, we had a table, we were served.
And that's also the point of us doing these reviews. We want you to know what you're walking into. Like, if you think this is going to be some ritzy, you get dressed up and go eat tacos there, like that, there's Sueño downtown, very upscale, you want to dress up, this is not the place. It's not like El Rancho Grande, it's not like El Toro, none of those places I hate. I like going there.
Yeah.
But it's a mom and pop shop, it's got the mom and pop shop vibe, and I think the quality of food is better than the run-of-the-mill Mexican place, like the large, even if they're locally owned, like in El Toro.
Yeah.
Which I love, so I'm not knocking them. But
I
I
know
think
you
the
love
quality
them.
here was a little bit better.
We've been there before. So.
Dude, I've been to all of them. If I see a new like Mexican place, I'm like, going there.
Not me, because my family won't allow me to. But
Yep. Well, that's why it's fun, because I know that. So
Yeah.
like, you want to get Mexican?
No,
Like,
yeah,
I'm always down.
absolutely.
But, it's not like... I remember when I went to Sueño, I was like, what the is this? I was like, what is this? Like, it's in Spanish, and I don't know the word. I've never heard this word. I asked the server.
Well.
But they had really good food, but they're tiny little plates.
Yeah. I'm going to need a bigger plate. Well, maybe I don't. I never eat all my stuff, so.
Yeah. But I think that's going to wrap it up for today's review. Obviously, if you've seen any of our other reviews, once this makes it onto like YouTube and other socials, we'll have pictures of all this stuff, so you'll be able to get an idea. You'll actually, we took when we left, we actually got a good moment where there was no one at those front tables. So you'll see there wasn't, dirty tables all over the place. You'll see it's small, clean, cozy. I even took a picture of the outside tables.
Yeah.
So you can have an idea what it's like during the summer.
Now you'll know.
And that's a wrap.
Bye.